You're blind, baby. You're blind from the facts. Oh, you are, because you're watching that garbage. You're blind, baby. You're blind from the facts. Oh, you are, because you're watching that garbage. Blind, baby. You're blind from the facts. Oh, you are, because you're watching that garbage.
Have you forgotten that once we were brought here, we were robbed of our name, robbed of our language. We lost our religion, our culture, our God. And many of us, by the way we act, we even lost our mind. We even lost our mind. We even lost our mind.
Greetings, this is Brother Blacklight, Elder Blacklight, 72 years on the planet, in the school of life, the soul school, studying. I was very observant. I'm still very observant while I'm in class. When I graduate, I hope to graduate with honors. But check this. Before I get started on this video right here, I want to answer a few emails. I don't take comments, and if I answer your email, it'll be in one of my videos like now. This brother emailed me and asked me, do I teach supreme wisdom? Well, I'm not a teacher. I'm still a student of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. I'm not a minister. Even though I was in Supreme Minister John Muhammad's temple, I went to minister's class, and Minister Sami Muhammad said I was a minister. I had my ministry on the radio, on an all-black owned and operated radio station here in Michigan, Highland Park, which is located in the midst of Detroit. The brother who owned it, his name was R.J. Watkins. I was on a program, I had my own program produced by myself. I wasn't working for R.J. I was paying the bill myself, produced by myself. I had a crew called the Flavor Squad. Then later on, I was navigating the show by myself. And I did a lot of things there. I ran with a whole lot of black revolutionary brothers of different sets. You want to say it, call it sets, but I don't really want to say that. But these brothers had their own agenda. Brother Malik Shabazz New Garvey movement and the New Panther movement. The FOI, both with Minister Farrakhan, Mosque number 1, Dawood Muhammad, back in those days, right after Rasul Muhammad left, put him in charge. Then Supreme Minister John Muhammad. Then also another one, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad's brother, John Muhammad, before I got with the above brothers that I mentioned. But I'm not going to answer no questions. I'm not a teacher, you know. I'm a counselor. Yeah, I'm a counselor, you know, an elder in the community. Been studying up on the enemy and how they maneuver using broadcasting tricks. I went to broadcasting school. I was with a brother named David Rambo. He had a program that ran on Detroit Airways for about 70 years. 70 years. Well, not no 70 years. About, how long? It was a while. It was maybe about 30 years. You know, from the 70s all the way well into the 2000s. So it was a good 40 years. You know, I don't know if he's still on or not. But then I got in the program. This was at Barton Cablevision, which later became Comcast here in Detroit. Then I went to R.J. Watkins, ran a broadcasting school for a short period of time. I graduated. And then after that, I had my own program for about 9 years. Started in 1992 or 3. I was doing this long before Sonetta. You know, I was also giving programs at Wayne County Community College, inviting different guest speakers, orators there, and selling final calls and Muhammad Speaks. You know, so I'm not calling myself a teacher. I'm calling myself a communicator. You know, because I was studying communications. You know, and I'm not gonna get into no debates. You know, because I done put in my time and I'm studying putting in my time right now. What I'm doing is using propaganda, but my propaganda is a weapon against this establishment, plantation corporation, and I'm using it in a creative way. I'm also a musician and a composer of music. You know, I started doing that when I was 8, and I made my first actual money at the age 12 here in Detroit. I know about that part of United States, the music industry. You know, they never did get me and turn me out. So I'm producing my own music, talking about telling black women how much I appreciate them, using the word black, which you can't use on commercial TV. So, you know, I'm in good shape as far as mentally concerned. And what I want to say now is that, you know, you're not gonna challenge on me getting. I don't know who you are. You could be working for the enemy or whatever. But let me tell you this, man. The devil know the Quran. He know the lessons. You know, he know the Bible. He could kick it better than most of us. You know, just because a brother got on a bow tie don't mean he ain't working for the enemy. You know, just because a brother got on a white collar don't mean he ain't working for the enemy. You know, and don't forget they well studied. You know, and Wharf-Dean Muhammad, you know, was the son of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. You know, he got turned out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna play that game with you. You know, I'm gonna demonstrate my abilities through this YouTube by using what I know how to do: music and broadcasting, music and communication. You know, so if you don't agree with me, you know, don't tune in, you know, but I got solutions. I'm just not talking. I got solutions. I know how to fight the enemy because I done fought him before. Here in Detroit, you know, these brothers up here, we the baddest brothers in the whole United States, man. We do hand-to-hand combat with the enemy, you know. And one day I'll break down my life here in Detroit. But today I'm going to talk about a brother named the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Out of all the brothers that ever did it, he did it the best by demonstrating it. And the reason why I'm like to call myself a solo soldier, is because that no one picked up, no one. I don't care if you with Farrakhan or you ain't with Farrakhan. Y'all haven't where Elijah left off at, y'all haven't reestablished it where he left off. And whatever blueprints he had on the plans he had on the table, you haven't activated those plans, such as a black hospital. You know, ain't nobody put that in motion. Where the supermarkets at, especially here in Detroit. Where are the farms? We got some brothers with farms that are Muslims here in Michigan. One brother I know is 100 years. I don't know if he's still living or not, but the last time I checked, he was 100 years old. Had a barber shop and up on Dexter and Finkel. I don't know if he's still around, but you know, the brother was living a righteous life. And you know, no brother has done that. No one has built it back up to a 60 plus $1 million operation if they are haven't got them 60, you know, because Wallace destroyed all that. But nobody, you know, brought it back. It's been 40 some years since Wallace did his due. But we're going to continue this before I run out of time. This is Black Light. Stay tuned for part 3.